Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Steve Roddy.
WKIX.
WKIX FM.
Raleigh.
It's 4:02 at the Big 85. As she looked into my eyes and said, "Baby, where'd our love go?" I just had to tell her the truth. I returned it this morning. It wasn't the right color. Didn't fit either. Boy, is this return season, isn't it? It's Downey Elbert at 4:05 from WKIX with Steve on the radio.
Varsity Menswear's after Christmas sale is now going on. Now that Santa's returned to the North Pole for another year, the tension's coming down. It's a great time to restock your wardrobe. Suits and sport coats have been reduced 20 to 50%. A large group of outerwear has been reduced up to 1/4 off. A special group of sweater shirts values to $25, not just $9.99. A large group of velours is 1/4 off. A large group of dress slacks is 1/2 off. A special group of leather coats, shirts, and pants is 1/2 off. A special group of dress shirts is 1/2 off. The entire stock of Shetland crew neck sweaters is 1/2 off. A large group of shoes, 1/2 off. A special group of casual slacks, regularly to $14, not just $6.99. Belts are 1/2 off. A special group of neckwear is 1/2 off. And scarves and gloves are 1/2 off. Varsity Menswear has always been known for their top quality and reasonable prices, but only once a year do they offer you tremendous savings like these. Hurry to the big after Christmas sale now going on at Varsity Menswear, 2430 Hillsborough Street.
85 WKIX with nothing but hits. 4:06, Steve Roddy on a Monday afternoon. It's today the Music Men salute Prospect Hill. These are the Bee Gees from 68. From the Kicks Hall of Fame, the Bee Gees. Better know it's the Gibb Brothers. Words. 4:09 at WKIX with Steve Roddy. Good afternoon to you from the Big 85. You know, Ivy's After Christmas sale is really the great savings event to end the year. Ivy's has spectacular values on famous name merchandise at fantastically low prices. Here are just a few of these splendid savings. Women's dresses are 1/3 to 1/2 off. Women's look of fur coats are 1/3 off. And women's sportswear now 1/3 to 1/2 off. Men's famous name suits and sport coats are reduced too. You'll find savings for the home also. Shop Ivy's in Raleigh's North Hills for the best after Christmas savings ever.
The federal excise tax has now been revoked on all MGs in stock at Harmon Roland Sports Car Center. This means substantial savings for you immediately. There are approximately 50 different MGs, MGBs, MGB GTs, and MG midgets in stock ready for immediate delivery, featuring a variety of colors and accessories. If you're sports-minded and the commonplace leaves you cold, then MG is the car designed for you. See the great selection available now at Harmon Roland Sports Car Center, 429 South Wilmington Street, Eastern Carolina's largest sports car dealer.
Friday night from 6 till midnight, Mike Mitchell counts down the hits of 1971. You'll hear the top 85 hits of the year this Friday night on the Big 85. Tom Jones, one of the better hits of 1971. She's a lady, and she still is. Well, as far as I know, 413 WKIX with Steve Roddy.
2 feet under, Raleigh's first and only shoe castle announces its first shoe sale. You'll find king-size savings on men's and ladies' shoes. All fall and winter styles are really reduced to really save your money. At 2 feet under, you'll find the area's most contemporary selection of shoes. If you're a blue blood, or even if you aren't, 2 feet under has something for you at a very noble price during their first big shoe sale. 2 feet under in the Village Subway, underground Cameron Village. Open daily from 11:30 till 9:30. You won't get over 2 feet under. It's Village Pharmacy's annual 13th month sale. What's 13th month? Well, it's a week between Christmas and New Year's. The entire stock of Christmas items is reduced 1/2 off the list price. Plus, all electrical appliances, all woodenware, all glassware, and all household items are 1/3 off the list price. In the Village Sports Shop downstairs, you'll find Famous Maker sportswear for ladies and casual clothes for men, 1/3 off. Plus, you can save 1/4 in the camera shop, too. It's the 13th month sale at the Village Pharmacy in Cameron Village.
WKIX weather.
Partly cloudy and warm through Tuesday. Lows tonight, middle 40s. Highs tomorrow, lower 70s. And there's 0% chance for rain this afternoon. Now in Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, a record-breaking high of 70 degrees under mostly clear skies. Here's a reminder from the guys at the Big 85. The Cary Recreation Department is holding registration for men's basketball tomorrow, Tuesday, December the 28th. And also this Thursday, December the 30th. Registration begins at 7 p.m. in the Cary Elementary Gym. That's this Tuesday evening and this Thursday evening, the 28th and the 30th at the Cary Elementary Gym. 7 o'clock both nights for round ball registration. 4:15 at the Big 85 with the stylistic Stylistics, the Big 85. You are everything, and everything is you. A Kicks line request for Apex and Angier this afternoon at 417 with Steve Roddy.
It'll be the party of your life. That's the big New Year's Eve party this Friday night, featuring the Embers at the Embers Club. There'll be free hats, party favors, and noisemakers for everybody at the Embers Club. Get your advance tickets early. New Year's Eve is Raleigh's biggest party night, and Raleigh's biggest party goers, including you, will be at the Embers Club. Don't forget, it's the biggest party of the year, New Year's Eve, featuring North Carolina's #1 show, the Embers, and Raleigh's first and finest, the Embers Club.
The sale you've been waiting for is going on now at the Hub of Durham and Chapel Hill. You'll find great reductions on the Hub's fine selection of brand new winter merchandise. The entire stock is reduced for this sales spectacular going on now at the Hub, 103 East Franklin Street in Chapel Hill, and in Durham's Lakewood Shopping Center. The Hub, the area's leading clothier. At the Hub, you'll find a great selection of long-sleeve velour shirts, brawny solids, and vigorous stripes. What? Sorted colors. Originally to $15 to $24, now $11 to $18 at the Hub. Dennis Coffee and the Detroit Guitar Band, Scorpio at WKIX 422 with Steve Roddy.
You can own Buffalo.
Trying to decide how to spend the money you got for Christmas? Buffalo Tire and Automotive has a suggestion. If you're a VW owner, Buffalo now has available a complete line of high-performance VW equipment. You'll find Mallory dual-point distributors, Mickey Thompson intakes, VW headers for only $29.88, Holly bug spray carburetors, VW air shocks, Grant steering wheels and adapters, Newhurst VW shifters, hooker headers for just $109.95 and up. Plus, Buffalo is repeating the sale on Thrush mufflers for just $6.88. But that's not all. Buffalo also has Hammond tape players, famous classic car wax to keep your car looking really great, back window decals for just $1.98, and now available at Buffalo, headers for Pintos and Vegas. Buffalo Tire and Automotive on the corner of Davie and Dawson Streets. Remember, you can own Buffalo. Buffalo Tire has a limited supply of chrome reverse wheels for only $14.88. With a 1967 souvenir. You're my everything. 426 at WKIX with Steve Roddy.
Electra Records and the Record Bars present the new Seekers.
I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves.
We'd like to teach the world to sing. The new album from the new Seekers, containing their hit single, The New Seekers, transcending that which has gone before.
I was born on the Canadian National Railway. A boxcar on the Fireball Express.
Electra Records and the South's most complete record and tape stores, the Record Bars, present We'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. The new album from the new Seekers. This $4.98 series LP, priced now at just $3.29. If you're into music, get into the Record Bar.
Sears has everything.
Sears January white sale starts early this year. At Sears in Raleigh's Cameron Village, you can get full, flat, or fitted muslin sheets, regular $2.29 for only $1.67. Now is the time to buy. Stock up now. Sears complete line of sheets reduced. Shop Sears in Raleigh's Cameron Village today.
Sears has everything.
Big 85 saluting Prospect Hill at 428 with Jonathan Edwards.
Sunshine go up.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Steve Roddy.
WKIX.
WKIX FM.
Raleigh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Ron McKay.
WKIX. Raleigh.
12 o'clock at the Big 85 Wednesday afternoon with Ron McKay and Hit Music on WKIX. 82 degrees. There's Gilbert O'Sullivan all by himself. He's alone, naturally. Gilbert O'Sullivan on WKIX, alone again, naturally. This is Ron McKay at 12:03.
Delta is ready when you are. Delta is ready to fly.
to Chicago. They leave in the morning, afternoon, and dinner time. In fact, Delta Airlines is ready to fly you to Chicago with 4 timely takeoffs, more than any other airline. And it's a thrifty trip on Delta's day tourist fare, just $54 including tax. You've also got fast Delta service to Montgomery and St. Louis.
Delta is ready when you are.
Ready with a morning jet straight through to Miami. And you're always ready to go with your American Express Money Card. You can even extend payment for your airfare with the American Express Money Card Sign and Fly Plan. Call Delta.
Delta is ready when you are.
The friendly salesmen at ABC Mobile Homes say there just aren't enough hours in the day. So they've gone mad, really mad, with a midnight madness sale that lasts all this week. The salesman will be on the lot till midnight every night. ABC Mobile Homes offers financing to anyone 18 to 80 and low down payments this week. ABC Mobile Homes, Highway 70 East between Raleigh and Garner.
See the 12 by 65 foot 3-bedroom bath and a half home priced at only $52.95. $529 down with $87 per month. Your very best buy in town is at ABC Mobile Homes. WKIX 1205 and the Raspberries going all the way. Raspberries going all the way on WKIX with Ron McKay at 1208 and the Big 85.
Sure as gentle breezes bring the changing of the leaves. Virginia crab trees comes alive for autumn.
Autumn, with her cool dawns and sunsets. Autumn, when the mere hint of a chilling breeze can change a leaf from green to gold. Autumn, not an ending, but a beginning of something beautiful. And the beauty that is autumn is reflected in the beautiful collection waiting for you now at Virginia Crabtrees. Virginia Crabtrees, Cameron Village, Raleigh, Northgate in Durham, and Biggs Park in Lumberton.
Sure as gentle breezes bring the changing of the leaves. Virginia crab trees comes alive for autumn.
Let autumn come alive for you at Crabtrees.
Get windfall savings right now during Rhodes Furniture's big end of the summer sale. Find big savings on the hottest home furnishings in town. Get your home ready for those long, cold months ahead. Rhodes 30, 60, 90 payment plan is just like cash. Shop Rhodes Furniture's big end of summer sale. Rhodes' beautiful Wayside stores, 5920 Glenwood Avenue in Raleigh, and on the Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard in Durham. Also stores in downtown Raleigh and in Durham. At Rhodes, you come first.
WKIX.
Neil Diamond Gold in the Big 85. WKIX 66. I love you, Cherry. 12 after 12 with Ron McKay.
There are only 2 problems with summer. 1, it always ends. And 2, it always ends with the effort and expense of getting the kids back to school. Well, this year, be prepared for all the preparations. Take along your Wachovia MasterCharge card. With MasterCharge, you can shop when it's most convenient for you, instead of having to wait until the last payday before school starts. With MasterCharge, you can take on-the-spot advantage of any sales and specials you find. And best of all, your Wachovia MasterCharge lets you spread out those back-to-school costs instead of hitting your September budget with a whole bill. So end summer and start fall comfortably. Shop with Wachovia MasterCharge.
Just see Keith Whitley at Wachovia South Office and Betty Smith at the Hayes Barton Wachovia.
All right, you young hombres, there's a place just for you in Cary, and it's called Hombres. Does the name ring a bell? Thought it would. They got those HIS pants at Hombres. Boy sizes 6 to 20. Big dude sizes 25 to 38. You can't beat HIS. Register for the 10-speed bicycle they're giving away September 23rd. Hombres, 136 West Chatham Street. Open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. for back to school. Hombres will turn you into a real city slicker.
Night classes in home upholstery are being offered at Johnston Technical Institute during the fall quarter. Classes are offered to anyone 18 or older without any charge whatsoever. WKIX weather partly cloudy today and tonight, with a high today and Thursday about 88 degrees, low tonight 68. Do have a chance of thunder showers tomorrow for Thursday. Chance of any rain 30% today and tonight, 40% tomorrow. For the capital city of Raleigh, for Durham and Chapel Hill, it's 82 degrees at the Big 85. This is Argent. WKIX at 12:16 with Ron McKay. Well, that's third time around for this hit. 2 times solid gold, 1 time a summer hit for the summer of 72. Bobby Vinton, the Big 85 sealed with a kiss. 12:19 at All Hit Music, WKIX with Ron McKay.
It's just not going to work, Ralph.
What is it? My wart?
Wart.
Come on.
Ralph, it's not that.
It's my hair, right? The DA, that's it.
No, it's not your hair. It's just that...
It must be my tattoo.
Frankly, Ralph, it's the way you dress. I'm ashamed.
My clothes?
If you just go to J. Riggings...
J. Riggings?
Yeah, and get into those new fall fashions. You know, the imported suede blazers, the cuffed pants.
J. Riggings.
Right. Higher-heeled boots and shoes, their cord and velvet sport coats. Wow, everything for the layered look.
Layered look.
Right, those new sleeveless sweaters.
Well, maybe you're right. I'll go down to J. Riggings and get me some of that stuff.
Oh, you will?
Then you won't be ashamed of me.
Well, about your wart, hair, and tattoo. Let's talk about that.
J. Riggings, J. Riggings. Knows you know.
J. Riggings knows what you want. So try on the new fall fashions at J. Riggings in the Crabtree Valley Mall.
Someone from home called to share a smile today. A happy voice to make me feel that wherever I go, I'm not very far from home. Call and share a smile today.
And remember, every time you dial your own long-distance call without an operator's assistance, you'll save up to 50% of the low evening rate. So share a smile tonight.
Joe Simon on WKIX. It's more than love power. Joe Simon at the Big 85 WKIX 1223 with Ron McKay.
It's Homeway Furniture's Great August Value Sale. And believe me, the savings are really fantastic. A Brookwood Contemporary 2-piece sectional group, now at a great sale price of just $333. A savings of over $165. The very latest in comfort of these sleek modern chairs and your choice of black or red vinyl, now only $58.88. Savings. That's what Homeway's August Value Sale is all about. Come join in on the excitement. Homeway Furniture, 1809 North Boulevard, Raleigh.
For slacks with that special flair, visit the Slack Shack in the Manmore Shopping Center. Compare the quality and the prices with anyone else, and the Slack Shack will still come out ahead. With first quality double knit slacks, 2 pairs for $20. Casual slacks, values to $13. Slack Shack price just $6.88. Shirts, 30% off. First quality name brand merchandise at low, low prices. Get big savings at the Slack Shack next to the A&P in the Manmore Shopping Center across from North Carolina State University.
Kicks line request music at 851-3277. For Durham, this is the Spiral Staircase 1969 gold at WKIX. I love you more today than yesterday. 69 gold, the Spiral Staircase at WKIX. I love you more today than yesterday. This is Ron McKay at 1227.
Come a little closer to your style. Now is just a step away. Because at now you find the you that you had in mind, your style.
Contrary to the United States Constitution, all men are not created equal. Some are shrimpy, some are blimpy, some are shapeless, and some are gorgeous. But Nowell's is added to your Bill of Rights, men, with the right to be fitted. Nowell's now offers big sizes, regulars, longs, and extra longs up to size 56, shorts up to size 48, big sizes and big names. Quality names like Hunter Haig, Society Brand, Rembrandt, all hanging on the rack in your store at Nowell's in the new big and tall department.
Because at Nowell's you find the fashion you had in mind, your style. Because at Nowell's you find...
Take any room out.
Later Van Horn.
It's 10 o'clock. Foster Silvers, that's Misdemeanor on WKIX at 10:02.
Come a little closer to your style. Nowell's is just a step away. Because at Nowell's you find the you that you had in mind, your style.
Once Once again, it's time for Nowell's annual summer sale with all men's suits, sport coats, slacks, shirts, swimwear, and other summer clothing reduced 20% off, including big and tall men's sizes. Save too on special groups like men's ties at half price. Dress shirts, values to $18, on sale now for just $3.84. And men's shirts, values to $14. Sale price now at only $5. It's Nowell's summer sale, now going on in North Hills and in Cameron Village. Believe me, this is it.
Because at Nowell's you'll find the fashion you had in mind, your style.
And remember, Nowell's is coming soon to University Mall in Chapel Hill.
Save at Rhodes' July 4th sale till 9 p.m. today on a 4-piece lawn group with settee, armchairs, and round cocktail table. Only $88 plus free setup and delivery at Rhodes' Glenwood Avenue store only.
Warming up even more now. 86 degrees in the city, looking toward a high of 93 later on this afternoon. Solid gold from 1968. This is Trusty Dusty Springfield with the story of Billy Ray, that sweet-talking son of a preacher man. Son of a preacher man, Dusty Springfield on WKIX at 10:06.
Everybody likes the nice things at different times and different ways. Everybody likes the sunshine. Some like it peeping through the shade. Everybody likes a good time. Sharing Coke with lots of friends. It's a real thing.
The fortunes for Coke. When you're hot and sticky and thirsty, it's great to cool off with America's #1 soft drink, ice-cold Coca-Cola. It's the real thing, and a real value in money-back 32-ounce bottles with resealable caps, a gallon and a half in 1 6-pack, or take home the 8-pack of Coke in returnable 16-ounce bottles. Either way, you get Coke at its lowest cost per ounce. 2 great refreshment packages that give you quality, economy, and convenience too. Coca-Cola in money-back quarts or money-back 16-ounce bottles. Coca-Cola, it's the real thing.
This coming Sunday at 2 o'clock, WKIX proudly presents a 5-hour documentary entitled Beach Music, The Sound of the South, featuring the people and songs that have made beach music a Southern heritage. Plus, WKIX will be giving away $25 beach bags the entire weekend. Join us this Sunday afternoon, starting at 2 p.m., as WKIX presents Beach Music, The Sound of the South.
Big 85 WKIX.
That's the way it should be. I believe in you, and you believe in me, too. The soul philosopher Johnny Taylor on WKIX with Dale Van Horn at 10:11. It only happens twice a year, and it's happening tomorrow at Miller & Rhodes. Their semi-annual sale. Save on blouses and shirts. Originally $5 to $16. Now $2.99 to $10.99. Knit tops and halter tops, $2.99 to $5.99. Blazers, $22.99 to $32.99. Pants, $9.99 to $19.99. Bring a friend and shop for savings at Miller & Rhodes tomorrow during their semi-annual sale in the Crabtree Valley Mall.
It's Jalopy Day today in the South Hills Shopping Center. Register to win a car filled with groceries. Plan to be at South Hills today for Jalopy Day and big savings at all of their stores. South Hills, off the Beltline at the Cary Macedonia exit.
For an ecological and economical experience, come to the Durham Recreation Department's bike ride and picnic on July the 8th. Now, the ride will originate at Northgate Park and continue on to Lake Mickey. Sounds like a lot of fun. You be there. WKIX weather. Thunder showers likely today with a high of 93. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 68. Partly sunny tomorrow. Anticipated high near 93. Probability of precipitation 60% today, 40% tonight, and a 30% chance of the wet stuff tomorrow. For Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, we have 86 degrees. Summer Gold from 1964. That's the Entertainer from Tony Clark on WKIX at 10:14.
Chewing gum can be fun when the taste is the one that tastes so double good. Double mint will do it, 'cause it's double good all through it. Double mint, chewing gum that tastes double good. Double mint will do it. Why not try a stick and chew it?
Double mint adds to your fun.
Double mint, chewing gum.
Double pleasure all in one.
Double mint, chewing gum. Double fun for everyone. You can't go wrong 'cause it tastes so good. And it's lasts so long. I'm gonna sing this song. Everybody.
Double mint chewing gum is the one made for fun. It tastes so double good. Double mint will do it. Get some double mint and chew it.
Help mom celebrate her independence on the 4th. No dishes to wash when you eat on paper plates. Rose's has 100 paper plates for only 48 cents. Shop Rose's in South Hills, Tryon Hills, and Cameron Village today till 6 p.m.
Carolyn, you really light up my life. Brand new from Carol King on WKIX at 10:18.
People are switching to Toyota at Goodman Toyota. Listen.
Well, you know, I'd always bought one of those medium price cars, a real gas guzzler. But since I got a Toyota, everything's changed. It gets wonderful mileage. I never have any trouble at all.
People are switching to Goodman Toyota.
I retired last year. I had to look for a suitable car. Now, what I needed was a low-priced car, one that wouldn't cost me a fortune in repairs. Well, I thought I was looking for the impossible until I found Toyota. I've never been so happy in my life. By the way, do I get some free theater tickets for this?
People are switching to Goodman Toyota.
Oh, yeah, that Toyota test drive, I gave it a try. One of the best cars I've ever driven. Solid, reliable. Had it for over a year now, and it's as good as when I bought it. And it's paid for, too.
Yes, people are switching to Toyota at Goodman Toyota for many reasons. With a little switch in thinking, you'll switch to Toyota, too. Goodman Toyota of Raleigh. Switch once. You'll never switch again.
Beat the gas shortage. Toyota does. Goodman Toyota, 3200 North Boulevard, right here in the city.
United Rentals' grand opening is now in progress on New Hope Church Road. Firm and tone your body. Rent an exercise bike, vibrator belt, or massage roller from United Rentals. The number's in the yellow pages.
72 Gold, this is the King, Elvis Presley. Darling, I am not but a hunk of burning love. Just a hunk of burning love. Elvis Presley on WKIX at 1022 with Van Man.
Muriel?
Uh-huh.
How do you boil water?
Boil water? You gotta be kidding.
I've never cooked a day in my life. And you know, Harry's coming home for our first meal. And oh boy, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I know, Harry. Look, you just better run down to the fried chicken place or the pizza place next door.
No.
Honey, a little candlelight and some
No,
wine.
that's all Harry ate when he was a bachelor.
Oh.
He expects something different now.
Long John Silver's Seafood Shop.
What?
Long John Silver's Seafood Shop. Pick up some of their unfishy fish, the succulent clams, golden shrimp, even steaming corn on the cob.
That's different, all right. Long John Silver's Seafood Shop, you say?
Uh-huh.
You think they'd boil some water for me, too?
Boil water, huh?
If your taste runs to something different, come on in to Long John Silver's Seafood Shop.
Long John Silver Seafood Shop, located at 2110 North Boulevard, right here in the city.
Rhodes July 4th sale today from 10 to 9 with savings on a 5-piece lawn or patio group. Regularly $160, now just $119. Plus free delivery and setup at Rhodes Glenwood Avenue store only.
Certainly hope you're having a nice holiday. Beautiful day. A little on the warm side. Sunny skies at 87 degrees. Looking to a high of 93 later on this afternoon. This is Chicago from Chicago 6. Feeling stronger every day.
Diana Ross, 702. Touch me. Show rather than say, this is your friendly neighbor. Or this is your favorite disc jockey. I say show because of such features as in-depth look at news in brief, which is coming up next.
Summer memories and a new fall outlook. That's Sears formula for back-to-school dresses. Buy your girls Sears Permapress dresses of polyester and cotton. Cool for those warm, balmy days of Indian summer. All easy care for the back-to-school debut of your girls. And this week, Sears dresses for girls are 3 for $10. For your girls' new fall outlook, take her back to school in a blaze of color with dresses from Sears Roebuck & Company in Crabtree Valley Mall. Open 9:30 to 9:30.
From economy to high performance, Tires and Parts can take care of all of your car needs with a complete line of new and rebuilt parts. This week only, get chrome reverse wheels starting at $13.95 and slot edition $18.50. Protect your car with auto burglar alarms from $4.50 and up. Get more savings at Tires and Parts with STP for just 77 cents or Thrush mufflers for $5.88.
Faster starts. See Tires and Parts, your one-stop speed shop.
It's the lowest prices ever at Tires and Parts, 416 South Dawson Street in Raleigh.
Special feature time. It's time now for for an in-depth look at the news in brief. Well, at long last, it would appear those favoring liquor by the drink referendum in November have begun to organize, or whatever. The only trouble being, according to those who do admit they're for it, for the choice, can't find a lot of prominent and important people who will admit it. Yet privately support it and are for it, but publicly refrain from committing themselves. In fact, according to Hugh Morton, there's currently work underway to make an effective effort to pass the statewide vote by organizing. As one spokesman stated, it's hard to get a lot of people on the bandwagon when we're all pictured as stumbling drunks, reeling about in soiled clothes, red noses, and quoting from W.C. Fields instead of the Bible. The competition between the dry and wet forces appears to be growing, to say the least. In the past 2 weeks, rumors have been leaked to the press that the wets, as they are now being referred to, plan to disrupt the first big rally of the anti-liquor forces in Siler City by dumping grain alcohol, vodka, and a crate of olives in the city's water supply hours before the meeting. That ought to cause some excitement. Meanwhile, wet spies have reported that the Dries have been perfecting an invention by Rufus Abstainer of Aversboro. What it is a sight and sound portable machine that will amplify the sound of thunder and lightning to ear-shattering volumes to disrupt wet meetings, and will end with a large bass voice saying, "You'll be sorry." Now, aside from the actual heads of each movement, suggested leaders, for publicity's sake, for both groups, each suggested by the other, by the way, appear at this time to be Dean Martin or Ed McMahon, and on the other side, Garner Ted Armstrong or Brother Ike. This has been an in-depth look at the news in brief. Live and Let Die, the James Bond movie starring the Saint. Never figured that one out. 7:12, 12 minutes past 7 o'clock on Thursday, April, this is August 2nd, isn't it? The weather had me fooled for a moment. 75 out, we'll look at the weather all together here in just a moment. Also, Mr. Dollar will have one of his rib-tickling, side-splitting, knee-slapping jokes coming up in a moment. And if we have time, another one of his mathematics arithmetic lesson 1 from the Patterson School of Announcing and Practical Embalming. Right now, let's talk about vacations. If you're going to take off for parts unknown, I don't know where you're going on vacation, maybe down to Wallace or Burgaw. Anywhere from Manteo to Murphy. The heat's on to get packing, get going. You got to have clothes for it, too, and that's where North Hills Shopping Center comes in, because they have everything you need for an elegant vacation. Now, you want to invest in fashions for summer that you're not going to wear just this summer, but the summer after that and the one after that. You want to try on stuff and try it on and try on until you find the you that you really believe in. And North Hills believes in you and has the selection for everyone to find themselves. And America's best cooks, moving right along, deserve America's best cookware. You better get some while you still got something to cook in it. The North Hills Pharmacy's got it. Early American 3-piece cast iron skillet set for only $3.44. If you run out of food, you can always throw them at your husband. This is the famous cast iron cookware you can depend on for really fine cooking. The North Hills Pharmacy also has Arid Light Powder Extra Dry, a 6-ounce can for only 93 cents. Stay cool with the great products for the North Hills Pharmacy. And getting back to clothes there again, Milton's, down at the end of the mall there with the fountain. Well, Milton's has a cure for the summer blahs. Take a gander at his new exciting fall clothes by Cardon and Porterfield, and the direction in trousers by chaps of polo fame. You'll begin to hear the cheer of football crowds and leaves falling, folks. At Milton's, all of the best of both hills, North Hills and Chapel Hill.
North Hills.
Maureen McGovern has an album and a single that are both hits.
There's got to be a morning after, and it just might as well stay Monday.
The Morning After by Maureen McGovern on sale at your record bar for $3.68.
Love me not.
If you're into music and you're into Maureen McGovern, get in to the record bar.
By the way, the newest record bar is now open at the University Mall in Chapel Hill. Wildlife drawings by Peggy Ferguson are now on exhibit at Duke University, room 104, Flowers Building. Presented by the Graphic Arts Committee of the Student Union. Exhibit runs through August 4th. KIX weather, I have a feeling, is going to run through November 4th. At the rate we're going, both days, today and tomorrow, a high of 89, overnight low of 68. There is a chance of showers today. And it's going to be partly cloudy tonight, but should be sunning up tomorrow. Should be a fairly nice weekend. 50% chance of rain today, 20% tonight, and 20% for tomorrow. And we've had, by the way, it's 75 degrees right now at 7:16. We've had many requests, people saying, here, Pat, haven't heard you play the Singing Chickens for a long time, which, of course, as you all know, is an exclusive on the Patterson program. So, as a result, for all the many phone call and request and card and letter, the Singing Chickens. Thank you. They cost a lot more to perform than they used to now, you know that. Chickens are up. It's a chorus. Wonderful. Thank you. This is Donny Osmond. And go away. Go away, little girl. 71 gold. Donny Osmond, 7:19 on WKIX. Pat Patterson with you, along with 97% humidity. Isn't that lovely? As KIX today salutes Efland, North Carolina. U.S. collegiate basketball team bound for World University Games in Moscow later this month, swept to its third straight win. They beat Poland yesterday, 105-65. Guess who keyed the win? You're right. David Thompson led the Americans with 22 points. The guy from Providence that was so good, Kevin Stakem of Providence, had 20 points in that one. Right now, a commercial dramatization.
You never let me play.
Isn't this good?
Now the baby's up. Honey, we're all upset.
Simple nervous tension. When it would hit me, I'd spread it right through my family. So for my family's sake, I sometimes take Quiet World. Quiet World is the only leading calmative tablet that contains gentle relaxants, plus a full dose of pain reliever for the aches of physical stress.
Honey, you're relaxed.
I'm relaxed.
Now we're relaxed.
Take one calm step beyond aspirin. Take Quiet World.
Yes, friends. You know, if you suffer from occasional simple tension, it can be brought on or passed on by other people. Possibly the commercial. You want to play the commercial again? I'll get you uptight. But the product made to relieve physical and mental tension is Quiet World. Not a tranquilizer. It's a simple calmative. It's not narcotic. It's not habit-forming. Quiet World. For occasional simple tension that gets out of hand.
Bobby Murray, oh, what a great, great guy. Bobby Murray had some great Chevy buys. 1820 North Boulevard is the address. Bobby Murray sells Chevys there for much, much less.
Bobby Murray Chevrolet.
Say my car just dropped its transmission. Could I trade it in for a new Chevy?
You certainly can. We could always use a freshly dropped transmission.
Bobby Murray, what a great, great guy.
All right. As a matter of fact, immediate delivery on the Chevy of your choice from Bobby Murray Chevrolet, 1820 North Boulevard in Raleigh.
It's 7:20. This is Scott White, WKIX 2020 News. The morning's top stories: like milk in the morning, the Senate Watergate Committee gets new evidence. Yesterday uncovered White House documents suggest President Nixon took a direct part in the controversial settlement of the ITT antitrust action. Charlotte attorney George Daley Jr., representing a group of youths evicted from a presidential visit to Charlotte, says former White House chief counsel H.R. Haldeman is being considered as a possible defendant in a damage suit. Haldeman has denied reports earlier this year that he urged North Carolina Republicans to dig something up on Senator Sam Ervin. The president of the North Carolina Farm Bureau, B.C. Mangum, has charged that North Carolina farmers are not getting a fair price for their tobacco. AFL-CIO President George Meany warns the nation may be in for something worse than just a recession unless President Nixon exerts a firm hand on the economy. Meany blames the president for the current economic conditions. Those are the morning's top stories. Full details at 20 minutes before 8.
Now, North Carolina
Atlanta National Bank savings certificates pay you the highest interest in history. If you leave $100 in the bank for 90 days, there's NCNB's 5.5% savings certificate. 1-year certificates earn a full 6%. And if you have a 2.5-year certificate, your money will earn an even higher 6.5%. You can get any NCNB savings certificate for as little as $100. So stop by the NCNB office near your home or where you work today.
Baby, I'll go with you. We'll go together, just us two. And for today, I've got Hardee's on my mind. So let's hurry on down to Hardee's, where the burgers are charcoal broiled. Hurry on, they're not just beef, they're chocolate steak. They're not just cooked, they're charcoal broiled. Yeah.
Hurry on down to Hardee's new location at Beach and Salisbury Streets. Cloudy with a chance of thunder showers this afternoon. 50% chance of rain. High today, about 89. Partly cloudy and less humid tonight and tomorrow. Low tonight, 67. Tomorrow's high, 88. Right down the triangle, 74 degrees. This is Scott White, WKIX 2020 News.
Nice, huh? WB? No, it's BW Stevenson. Well, you wouldn't know the difference. It's called My Maria on WKIX with Mr. Patterson. 7:26, 26 past 7 already. Time does fly, doesn't it? I wish it was Friday. Unfortunately, it won't fly that fast. 75 degrees in Kicks Country. Our secret sports voice today is Joe Ginsburg, and we salute Eflin, North Carolina. Speaking of sports fans, yesterday the National League, New York Mets 3-0 over Pittsburgh. A shutout for Tom Seaver, win number 13. The Mets took the nightcap, too, 5-2 over Pittsburgh. St. Louis, they're still red hot. They beat Montreal twice, 9-3 and 2-0. And Philadelphia took the Cubs 2-0. Win number 10 for Wayne Twitchell. The Cubs are having their problems. Well, Cincinnati had theirs yesterday. Atlanta 14, Cincinnati 6. 2 home runs by Dave Johnson. I don't know what got into that kid. Played with Baltimore for years. I doubt if he has a career total of 27 home runs. He got bit by the home run bug this year. Houston 5, Los Angeles nothing. Rookie there named Richard pitched his first major league game in a shutout on top of that. San Diego hit San Francisco 6-5. In the American League, Baltimore moved on top. They beat Cleveland 4-2, while Boston beat the Yankees 3-2. And it was Detroit 2-1 over Milwaukee, win number 17 for Joe Coleman. Also win number 8 in a row for Detroit. Kansas City 4-2 over the White Sox. They beat Wilbur Wood. Oakland 6, Minnesota 2, and California 5-1 over Texas. By the way, FCC Chairman, FCC, that's Federal Confusion Commission, Dean Burt says he's in favor of an experimental 1-year ban on blackouts on home football games. Doesn't really affect us, does it, fans? Also, as we mentioned before, that U.S. team that's touring Europe right now, third straight win over Poland yesterday, 105-65, paced by David Thompson with 22 points. Way to go, Dave.
It's that time again. Time for Mac Joseph's annual ridiculous sale. Be at Mac Joseph's in Cameron Village and Crabtree Valley for the most ridiculous prices you've ever seen. Savings of 50 to 70% off original prices. As always, the clothes are the prettiest, the selection the best, and the savings are just, well, ridiculous. 50 to 70% off now on summer fashions in Mac Joseph's ridiculous sale.
And by the way, register for a free $50 gift certificate each day through Saturday during Mac Joseph's birthday celebration at the Crabtree Valley Mall.
Coke is America's #1 soft drink. So when you want to get cooled off and you want to get refreshed, you know there's nothing with that unique taste that seems as much a part of summer as the sun itself. That's why Coke is #1. In the sun, in the shade, beneath the stars, in the moonlight. There's nothing quite like Coca-Cola. It's the real thing.
It'll be editorializing time here coming up very shortly. Meantime, remember our suggested state tourist slogan, see Carolina and watch the moon shine. This is Dobie Gray at 7:29.
At the Big 85, the Great Raleigh Bank Caper Part 2. No clues, no guesses, no phone calls. All it takes to win is a postcard. Details sometime this hour. But you know, I like that man's basic philosophy. If it feels good, do it. Ian Lloyd and Stories at WKIX with Mike Mitchell. How you doing at 6:04?
Young lady, you're finally becoming the woman your mother is, and I think it's time we had a little talk.
Okay, Dad.
About your checking account.
Okay, Dad.
I've been going over your college expenses for last semester, and you wrote 250 checks. Just look at them all. Here's one for 17 cents.
But you always said checks would be a good way of keeping a record of my expenses.
But you have to pay a service charge every time you write a check.
Look at the statement, Daddy.
What's so hard about the statement?
Do you see a service charge?
Of course I don't see a service charge. The bank must have made a mistake.
It's no mistake, Dad. I've got absolutely free checking at the State Bank of Raleigh.
Since when do you keep $100 in the bank every month?
You don't have to at the State Bank. Absolutely free checking means just what it says. There's never a service charge at State Bank, regardless of your balance.
State Bank.
Absolutely free checking. It's an easier way with a personal touch. From the State Bank of Raleigh, 6 Forks at Barrett Drive.
Dad, am I really becoming more like Mother?
More than you'll ever know.
The Cardinal Theater presents a special limited engagement of the most successful escape adventure of all time. The Poseidon Adventure, starring Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, and Shelley Winters, for 7 days only, starting Friday at the Cardinal Theater in North Hills. The Poseidon Adventure. It's hell upside down. And remember, starting June 10th, the Cardinal and Ambassador Theaters present a series of 10 children's shows selected and approved from the Children's Film Library. Season tickets for all 10 shows are $1.50, on sale now at the box office of the Ambassador and Cardinal Theaters.
Go ahead, honey. Hold him tight. Kiss his lips. But you better save that last dance for me, Tony DeFranco. You can dance. WKIX with Mike Mitchell, 609 in the capital city. I got Nitty Gritty Dirt Band LPs and tickets to their upcoming concert to give away tonight. Be standing by your request line telephone. I'll tell you when to call me. Get yourself some tickets and LPs. Rick Derringer. Because you are so tough, I'll let you get away with it. Light my fuse. Rick Derringer, the rock and roll hoochie coo at WKIX 612 with Mike Mitchell.
Once you've had the blue ribbon, you'll never go back to what you drank before. You'll never go back, 'cause once you've had the taste of Pabst, you want to stay with it for sure. Pabst, good old time flavor, the quality always comes through. You'll never go back. Once you've tasted the winner, just taste and compare. Pabst Premium Beer. You'll never go back when you taste the quality of Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. You'll never go back. Once you tasted the winner, just taste and compare. Pabst Premium Beer. You'll never go back when you taste the quality of Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. One time flavor, quality always comes through.
Many famous men have written loving tributes to their mothers. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Men are what their mothers made them." It's been said, the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world.
Mother's Day is the time we all honor our mothers. But if you can't write a great tribute to your mom, send her a Forget-Me-Not Mother's Day card.
Forget-Me-Not has a wide selection of Mother's Day cards, both humorous and serious, available at most Roses stores.
It's a good way to show Mom you care.
If you're new in Raleigh or Wake County and need regular family health services, call Triangle Health Plan at 833-4808. That's 833-4808. WKIX weather, variable cloudiness through Saturday with a chance of afternoon and evening showers and or thunder showers. Low tonight 55, the high tomorrow 78, the low tomorrow night 57. Chance of rain only 30% tonight through tomorrow night for Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. It's currently 77 with Paper Lace. A real tearjerker, 617 at WKIX and Mike Mitchell. First caller at 851-3277. The Kicks request line. Going to win the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band LP Uncle Charlie, plus 2 free tickets to see him in concert tomorrow night at Scott Pavilion on the State Fairgrounds. First on the request line. What about Freddie? I guess you'll win the tickets then. Freddie used the needle, and he's dead, if you get the point there. Curtis Mayfield, 1972 gold at WKIX, 620 with Mike Mitchell. Congratulations to Kevin Woodall of the Capital City, who just won a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band LP and tickets to see him tomorrow night.
I got my kind of town, I got my kind of friends. I do everything I do in my own style. I do my kind of thinking and my own kind of drinking. I've got some Tropicana in my
used to quench my thirst with a soft drink, but I don't anymore. I found Tropicana Pure Orange Juice, and it's fresh and good for you. It comes in those 7-ounce bottles, and that's just enough to chase that thirst. Pure Orange Juice from Tropicana. That's my kind of drink. I'm going to take home a 6-pack. I drink tasted Tropicana, fresh and tasted Tropicana. It's pure orange juice and nothing else, you see. Oh, it wasn't in one store, so I don't go there no more. 'Cause I got my kind of drink, it's Tropicana. Yeah, I got my kind of drink, it's Tropicana. Yeah, I got my kind of drink, it's Tropicana.
Mothers come in all varieties. Some love gifts of lacy things they'd never buy themselves, and some like practical gifts for the kitchen or the house. Whatever her taste, there's a Mother's Day gift for her at Ivy's. Choose that fragrance you know she likes, or a soft gown, perhaps pretty cookware to brighten her kitchen. Add the Mother's Day card that expresses your wish for her day. Ivy's is for remembering. She deserves it.
WKIX would now like to thank all of those who made the great Raleigh Bank Caper such a success, including the telephone company, Wachovia Bank, and especially you for being so patient. We realize there were many of you who tried to make a guess, but because of the great influx of calls, you were never able to get through. So to you, we apologize. And just for you, we proudly present the Great Raleigh Bank Caper, Part 2. No clues, no guesses, no phone numbers to call. In fact, you don't even need a telephone, just a postcard to win $1,000 in cash. Details within minutes. So keep it on KIX.
WKIX. WKIX with Mike Mitchell at 6:25 in the city. Everybody do. Come on, baby. Do the locomotion with Grand Funk. Come on. Shake that double caboose loose. Oh, that looks so nice. 6:28 at WKIX with Michael Mitchell.
There's a place where shopping meets more. A place with friendly people and friendly stores. You can drive right up to the door at any Cameron Village store.
Roscoe Griffin Shoes in Cameron Village is a family affair with the finest in name brand fashion shoes for ladies, Florsheim for men, Buster Brown for the kids, and smiles for everybody at Roscoe Griffin Shoes. And the hobby shop in the village has aquariums and aquarium supplies of all kinds at reasonable prices. Whatever your hobby, the hobby shop has a good selection. And spring fashions await you now at Tallheimers in Cameron Village. Tallheimers, your one-stop fashion store for the entire family for spring in the friendly village, Cameron Village.
There's a place where shopping meets more. A place with friendly people and so much more. You can drive right up to the door at any Cameron Village store.
Give yourself and your lawn a break with the 3-horsepower mower from Lowe's. This 19-inch cut mower really zips through the toughest lawn chores with 3 horses worth of Briggs & Stratton power and can be yours for Lowe's low price of $52.88. For the really big lawn job, Lowe's has a Key Start 8-horsepower riding mower for only $519. This 36-inch cut mower gives you performance, economy, and safety. Usually $579.97. Now buy it at Lowe's low price of $519. Give yourself and your lawn a break. Buy from Lowe's, 1401 Downtown Boulevard.
WKIX, the Big 85 with Mike Mitchell. 3 Dog Night, 1969 Grand Golden, and a Kicksline request for Broughton High School. You gotta just try a little tenderness sometimes. It's gonna work, you see.
Ooh, she made
It is 5:04, rolling home on the station that grew up with you. WKIX Raleigh, I'm Bob Bolton. Here's Andy Gibb. Music Radio WKIX with Bob Bolton, Shadow Dancing. That's Andy Gibb. It should be hot again tomorrow, a high near 90. This evening's low near 64. And right now at KIX, it's 89 degrees.
Get yourself ready, get yourself set. You're about to get the greatest flavor yet. Starburst fruit juice. Ooh, you get a burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew. flying time after time. Starburst fruit juice. Ooh, you get a burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew.
Summertime is Starburst Blast-Off time, because Starburst fruit juice in lemon, orange, strawberry, and lime blast you off on the beach, on a hike, on a bike, anywhere there's fun. So blast off with Starburst, a burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew.
Starburst fruit juice. Ooh, you get a burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew. Burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew.
In the heat of the summer, when you find your car's radiator boiling over or your car's air conditioning on the blink, take your troubles to North Raleigh Radiator Service. For complete cooling system and general auto repairs, North Raleigh Radiator Service is the best friendly service and expert repair work, whether it's your air conditioning, radiator, or any other kind of car trouble. North Raleigh Radiator Service, 4302 Old Wake Forest Road in Raleigh, for complete cooling system and general auto repairs.
Music Radio WKIX with Bob Bolton. It's 5:12. And if you've been wanting to go see the Rolling Stones in Greensboro Coliseum on Monday, KIX will give you a chance to do that. We have down front tickets that we'll begin awarding tomorrow. For full details on how to win, keep it on KIX.
Trying to look to
Music Radio WKIX with Bob Bolton, rolling right home with you. Middle of the week, it's a Tuesday. Here's Quincy Jones. Love that song from the LP, Songs and Stuff Like That. Quincy Jones with Bob Bolton. It's 5:21 on KIX.
Wrigley Spearmint Gum says hello. When I say hello to my friends, I say it with Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Try sharing some Wrigley Spearmint Gum. You're gonna like the way it says hello. Everyone likes the way it says hello. Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Everyone likes the way it says hello.
Wrigley Spearmint Gum isn't phony. That honest, fresh, lively taste says it all. It says hello. When someone I know says hello to me with Wrigley Spearmint, I know I'm just a wrapper away from that friendly, honest-to-goodness, great gum taste.
That's a mouthful. Now, say hello to me with Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Hello.
Thanks.
Everyone likes the way it says hello. Wrigley Spearmint Gum. We like the way it says hello.
Hey, know what makes Al Smith Buick Opel Mazda different from every other car dealership in town?
It could be our good service.
Or friendly attitude.
Or realistic prices.
It could be, but it's not, really, because those are merely promises, and any car dealer can make promises.
Promises.
At Al Smith Buick Opel Mazda, we try only to state facts, and the fact is there's one thing you'll get with every car at Al Smith Buick Opel Mazda that no other dealer can promise you.
I'm Al Smith. Buy one of my cars, you buy me.
You get Al Smith with every car we sell. He sees to it that you'll also enjoy good service, a friendly attitude, and realistic prices. And that's no promise. That's a fact.
You get Al Smith with every car at Al Smith Buick Opel Mazda.
KIX reminds you Head Start now extends its services to handicapped children. If you know a child with special needs, call this number, 929-0494. The KIX weather mostly sunny, a chance of afternoon and evening thunder showers today. And tomorrow's high near 90, fair skies this evening, a low of 64. And right now at KIX, it's 89 degrees. Music Radio with Jerry Rafferty on the Bob Bolton Show with American Top 40, featuring inside information about the biggest artists of the week, singing the Top 40 Billboard hits, and presented in part by Chick-fil-A. Join Music Radio for the countdown with Casey Kasem Sunday, noon until 3, right here at KIX.
Tomorrowland, on your way to another day at Capital National Bank. Tomorrow starts today.
Nowadays,
days, if you're like most folks, you're doing your best to cut down on unnecessary expenses. But did you ever stop to think that your checking account might be costing you money? Well, there is a bank in town offering checking that's absolutely free. Capital National Bank. There's no minimum balance and no service charge. Because we know that you've got better things to do with your money. Free checking, courtesy of Capital National Bank. Downtown Raleigh and 2906 Brentwood Road. Member FDIC.
Song is from the sensational hit movie Grease. To celebrate the event, Hudson Belk and Sedgefield Jeans are offering the official Grease jeans and jackets. They feature the colorful Grease embroidery and are available at Hudson Belk in a range of styles and sizes. Of course, they're 100% cotton denim, and like all Sedgefield jeans, they're made with the Sanford process, so they won't wrinkle, pucker, or shrink out of size. They get softer faster than ordinary jeans, and they don't need ironing. See for yourself. Hudson Belk's Sedgefield 100% cotton jeans look great all the time. And now with the Grease embroidery, they're the jeans you'll want. From Hudson Belk, in touch with you.
WKIX Music Radio, where beginning tomorrow we'll have sets of $10 tickets to see the Rolling Stones in concert, along with copies of the brand new Stones LP to give you. 85 wants to put you right down front, so keep it on Kix for your chance to win big. Beginning tomorrow.
Who am I? I'm just a guy who only wants to try to do what's right and never make you cry. But you're no good to me, and who do you think you are? You try to push me a bit too far, and every day sees another scar. So tell me, who do you think you are? You want me there, you gotta care. Who do you think you are? Taking advantage of me this way. Who do you think you are? Hurting me more than the things you say. It's not fair, you don't care. Who do you really think that you are? Where are we? We're at the crossroads and I just can't see which road to take to keep you here with me. The lights are changing, baby. Who do you think you are? You try to push a bit too far, and every day sees another scar. So tell me, who do you think you are? You want me there, you gotta care. Who do you think you are? Taking advantage of me this way. Who do you think you are? Hurting me more than the things you say. It's not fair, you don't care. Who do you really think that you are? Who am I? I'm just that guy who only wants to try to do what's right and never make you cry. But you're no good to me, and who do you think you are? You try to push me a bit too far, and every day sees another scar. So tell me, who do you think you are, baby?
Going back to 1974 with Summertime Memories, Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods on KIX.
Guess what? What? I'm allergic to summer. Judy, nobody's allergic to a whole season. I am.